මේ වැදගත් පාඩම් බලන්න දැන්ම DP Education YouTube නාලිකාව සබස්ක්‍රයිබ් කරන්න. අලුතෙන් චැනලයට එකතු වෙන පාඩම් මාලා දැනගන්න. බෙල් බටන් එක ඔබලා තියාගන්න. අපි ලංකාවේ දරුවන්ට නොමිලේම ගන්වන ලොකුම ඔන්ලයින් පාසල DP Education.
Hello people, guys and girls. We have another paper at hand. This is the 2019 Northwestern. No, 2019 North Province paper. This is not the first time that we are doing questions on this paper. This is the fifth time. This is the fifth video. Okay, fifth video, and the last question of the paper. Read the paper. 2019 Northern Province third term paper 2 last question we have right here, because this is the seventh question. Use the following receipts and payments account for the year ended 2018 to answer the following questions. Okay, now guys, you know, since we have done past papers, provincial papers so many times before, you know that seventh question carries questions from financial statements. In the seventh question, all the questions are mostly from financial statements of non-profit organizations and financial statements of sole traders, profit organizations. So this question is from non-profit. As you can see, use the following receipts and payments account. That is the cash book of non-profit organizations. Okay, all the cash receivings debited. We have balance brought down 10,000. Subscriptions of 2017 received in 2018, and subscriptions of 2017 means last year subscriptions received 2,000. This year subscriptions for 2018 received 18,000, and for next year also we have received 2018 2019. For next year also we have received 3,000 this year. You understand? For the next year, some guys have paid in advance. කලින්ම ගෙවනවා. මේ අවුරුද්දෙම ගෙවනවා next year එකට for 2019. So 3,000 for 2019 for the next year. All cash receivings debited, payments credited. You know, right? All newspaper. So okay, right, then expenses, we have these expenses: equipment, stationery expenses, salaries, and balance carried down is blank. Okay, first question. Additional information. These are additional information, right? This one and this one, additional information. Number of members of the club 200. Subscriptions per member 100. So 200 times 100. 200 members. One member paying 100. Accrued salary 5,000. Value of stationery remaining. Value of stationery items not used. That means stationery remaining. Stationery expense should be adjusted. There is a expense called stationery expense. Now see, this stationery expense should be adjusted because it is connected to this adjustment. All right, value of stationery should be adjusted when preparing the income statement, not here. Number 1, calculate the balance of receipts and payments account. This is the receipts and payments account, this one. See, use the following receipts and payments. So this is the receipts and payments. Receipts and payments account. This is the receipts and payments account. Okay. Now we have to balance it. Calculate the balance of receipts and payments. That's a simple thing. No, we'll do it first. Total is 39,000. Total is 39,000. 39,000 on this side also. Subtract the credit side, addition. Let's take the addition. 6,000 plus 3,500. It's 9,500. 6,000 plus 3,500. 9,500. 9,500 plus 4,000. 9,500. 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, 13,500. 13,500 plus 15,000. 15,000 plus 13,500 is 28,500. Total of credit side is 28,500. You have to subtract that from 39,000. 39,000. And the answer is, move. So it's clear now. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 minus 5. It's 10 minus 5. It's 5. 8 minus 8, 0. 3 minus 2. 1. 10,500 is your answer, which should be here. 10,500. That is the balance. Simple, right? Yeah. This is, no. This is the total of credit side. This is the total, 28,500. It's the total addition of the credit side. Salary 15,000 plus 4,000. 19,000 plus 6,025, 28,500. That is the addition. Salary, stationery, equipment and repair, all the expenses, addition of all the expenses. Correct. 10,500 is the balance. Okay. So the answer for the first question. Balance of receipts and payments account. Balance of receipts and payments account is this. That is this, right? 10,500. We'll just write the answer here. Let's just write and keep it. Balance carried down. Balance of receipts and payments account. ₹10,500. Got it. Next question. Number 2. Calculate the value of subscription fees to be recorded in income and expenditure account. This question too must be a little, could be a little confusing for you, because they say they have used this name, income and expenditure statement, but the name which is in your syllabus, in your textbook, is income statement. So here they are talking about income statement, okay? They have said income and expenditure statement, but it is the income statement. And they ask for value of subscription fees, which means the membership fee total. Don't take these membership fees now. This is for 2017. It's not relevant for this year. This is for 2019. It's for the next year. Can't take. You have to use this additional information, this one. Number of members, 200. Subscription per member, 100. 200 times 100. Number 2. 200 times 100 equals what? 0, 0, 0, 0, 20,000. Okay, but received only 18,000. See, received for this year only 18,000. See, got it? Only the received amount is recorded in the receipts and payments. Total amount is 20,000. Next. Third one. Calculate the value of subscription fees to be received. To be received. Okay. We know how much should be received. We know how much that should be received. We know the total for the year. We calculated it right here. Calculate the value of subscriptions. Oops. Calculate the value of subscriptions to be recorded in income statement. Income statement. That is this. But received only 18,000. So 20,000 minus 18,000, that is the received amount. To be received is 2,000. To be received. Done. Calculate the income surplus for the year. Income surplus for the year. Okay. Right. I hope you got everything. Did you get everything? Did you get what I said, what we did right now? I can't be any more explanatory. This is the most explanation that you will receive from any teacher, because I'm explaining things too much sometimes. First one done. The balance of receipts and payments account, that is this. That is this. Okay. Second one, calculate the value of subscriptions to be recorded in income statement, that is this. 20,000. Third one, this is the annual. 20,000 is this. I mean, we took 20,000 from this answer. This 20,000 we took here. This is the annual total subscriptions income. Okay. Is it not clear? I'll just write under annual subscriptions income, the total one. This is the total. 18,000 is the received one. It is here. No? We took it from here. From 2000 for 2018, we received only 18,000. See this 18,000. So 18,000 is the received. This is received. Subscriptions income. Subscriptions income. Okay. received subscriptions income, this 18,000. So from 20,000 from the total, when you subtract the received, you get the to be received. This is subscriptions to be received. Subscriptions income not yet received. That is the other way to say to be received. Okay, so that's about it. Regarding this question, I gave you a full explanatory review answers. Let's go to the next question, because we have the financial statements, man. Financial statements, the profit or loss statement, and the statement of financial position next. Here we go. Trial balance of Varsha 31st December 2018 given here. Varsha. All blah blah blah, all the debit credit entries. I'm not going to read one by one. Additional information given under the trial balance. Let's check. Value of stock 31st December. This is closing stock. Okay. This is how we are doing it. This is the order. First we label the items of additional information, and then we label the items of trial balance. Then we draw the statements both together, profit or loss statement, SOFP. Then we start to record the additional information after that trial balance items. Value of stock, closing stock. Furniture and delivery van should be depreciated, straight line method. What is the furniture and delivery van should be depreciated on a straight line method? How much? What is the percentage? This is depreciation. Accrued telephone charges. Accrued expense. Okay. And they want us to prepare income statement. What they are actually asking is to prepare the profit or loss statement. Okay. And statement of financial position. Okay. Right. Let's do it. Here we go. This is the trial balance. A full view of the trial balance. Let's label the items. Stock, 1st January. This is the opening stock. Okay. Opening stock. This goes to profit or loss. Opening stock. This goes to profit or loss. PL. Furniture on cost goes to FP. Delivery van assets, non-current assets, goes to financial position. Provision for depreciation, that also goes to financial position. Statement of financial position. Delivery van and furniture, these two items are the depreciation, provision for depreciation. These two items are the provisions of depreciation. Got it? Bank loan goes to financial position, statement of financial position. But there is an interest. This interest is connected to this. Okay, that is an expense. There I marked. It's better if you can mark. Bank loan goes to financial position, statement of financial position. But interest goes to profit or loss. There's adjustment, okay? Sales goes to profit or loss. Capital goes to statement of financial position. Purchases, profit or loss. Creditors, financial position. Debtors, financial position statement. Discount received, profit or loss. Allowed also, profit or loss. Then bank loan interest, done. Carriage inwards, profit or loss. Bad debts also, profit or loss. Electricity charges, profit or loss. Administration, salary, profit or loss. Advertising, profit or loss. Cash balance, FP, financial position statement. Right, next step, additional information. We already marked. This is the value of stock 31st December. Value of stock. That means closing stock. Furniture and delivery van should be depreciated. This is depreciation. Accrued telephone charges. Expense accrued. That's it. Let's do it. Income statement means profit or loss statement. This is what we have to prepare. And statement of financial position. Let's draw the statements. This is the second step after labeling all the items. Here we go. From this corner up to here, and FP, statement of financial position, up to that corner. Separate one column for descriptions, 3 columns for amounts or values. Same format. 1 column for descriptions, 3 columns for amounts or values. Name them. Varsha. Varsha's business. Profit or loss statement. I'm just using short forms and I'm going to put the date right there. But you should put the date on another rule, like taking another line. You should put the date. How to put the date? For the year ended. For the year ended. That's it. Then again, Varsha's business statement of financial position. Again, I'm going to put the date right here. As at. You should mention the data. Mention the date. Right. Let's put the main headers, the main headings. On top of profit or loss statement, sales should be there. Under sales, what? Cost of sales should be there. Cost of sales should be there. Under cost of sales, these items, the main 4 items under cost of sales. What are the main items? Opening stock plus purchases. I always tell you, again and again and again and again. Leave 1 or 2 lines for purchase related expenses. Then minus closing stock. Done. Can't be telling you. Every time I can't be telling you the same thing. Right? I mean, get these things to your mind, dude. Alright. Okay. Then we should add other incomes. And next heading, other expenses. Expenses. Subtract expenses. These are all headings. These are all headings. These are all headings, okay? Got it? Expenses. Done. 4 categories are there under expenses. What categories? Distribution expense category. Administration expense category. Leave at least 5 lines for distribution and again 4 or 5 lines for administration. Like this. Like I have shown you, see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least. Admin expenses 2. You need like 4 or 5 lines. These are also headers, headings, okay? Then financial expenses. If you are really smart, you know that there are no other expenses in this question. No other expenses. So I'm not gonna waste more space writing the other expense category. No other expenses, I noticed. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. This is the profit and loss statement. Done and deal nicely, neatly. Admin expenses. Okie dokie, right. Now to this side. I'm going to use short forms. Guys, I'm sorry, I don't have time. Okay. Non-current assets, I use NCA, non-current assets. Then current assets, I will use CA. Total assets, TA, total assets. Then we get the equity and liability section. Equity and liability section. Okay. These are all headers, okay. And equity and liability section, what is there? What is there? Capital, opening capital, plus net profit. I have done these things like 10, 15 times on 10, 15 different papers. Minus drawings. That is the equity section. Now liability section under that. Non-current liability and current. Non-current liabilities and current liabilities. That's it. Okay, name the columns. In the SOFP, you have to name the columns. Cost column, provision for depreciation column. Carrying value. That's it. Let's go to the question. Okay. 1, 2. First, additional information. Put the value of stock, that is the closing stock, 35,000. Remember, additional information should go to both statements. Closing stock, 35,000. You know that closing stock is under the cost of sales section. You know that, no? Closing stock is here. Put to the second column, 35,000 within brackets. Closing stock. Done. And to this, under current assets, closing stock. To the second column, 35,000. Done. Done. Next. First one done. Next one. Furniture and delivery van should be depreciated. Straight line method. Depreciation. Depreciated at which rate? What is the percentage? There is no percentage given. It just says, the second one just says, furniture delivery van should be depreciated. Should be depreciated on straight line method. No percentage of depreciation. How much? I actually checked this. I checked it up and I found out that it should be 10%. Okay. This is a shortcoming of the mistake that is on the paper, original paper itself. This mistake is there. Now we know how much to depreciate. 10%. Take furniture. Take it. Where is furniture? Here. Take furniture cost 100,000. Out of 100,000, 10% means 10 over 100. That is 10,000. This is furniture depreciation. Furniture depreciation. Right. Now take delivery van, cost of the delivery van. It is here 200,000. Take 200,000 and calculate 10%. Again 10% because it's the same percentage. 10 over 100. You get 20,000. This is what depreciation? Delivery van depreciation. Delivery van depreciation. Put both depreciations to the income statement, that like they have said, but we should say profit or loss statement. Put both to profit or loss statement. Furniture dip 10,000 should go to expenses. Which expenses? Furniture dip should go to expenses, admin expenses. Furniture depreciation 10,000. Delivery van depreciation also, that is also an expense, but which category of expense? Distribution, because delivery van is going for distribution. Right? Delivery van is not kept in the showroom. Van depreciation under distribution 20,000. Done. Now it's not yet done. I said done, but not yet done, because we calculated depreciation, didn't put it to the SOFP. Now let's go. Take this 10,000 furniture depreciation and add it to furniture provision for depreciation. Furniture, this 10,000. 10 plus 10, 20. Delivery van provision for depreciation, 40. 40 plus here 20, 60. Those are the total depreciations. All right. All right. Here, going to the SOFP. First, we have to write. No, we have to write furniture. Just keep a space on top. Just keep a bit of space on top. Because if land and buildings are there, you have to put that on top. Furniture. 100,000 was the cost, as I can remember. Cost 100,000. Depict that for depreciation for with the provision 20,000. That dip 10,000 with the provision for depreciation, it's 20,000 within brackets. Next one was the delivery van. 200,000 is the cost. I remember 60,000 was the depreciation with the provision, the total 60,000. Done. See, 20,000 plus 40,000, 60,000. Here, 10,000 plus 10,000. That's it. Done. Depreciation done. Accrued telephone charges 2,000. This is an accrued expense. So you should check whether telephone charges is given and add this 2,000 to telephone charges. Telephone charges. It's here. Add 2,000 to this. And it becomes 10 plus 2, 12,000. Going to expenses. Which expenses? TP, telephone, should be under. Should be under admin. TP, telephone, should be under admin. Telephone charges 12,000, and don't forget to put that to this side too. Under what? Accrued amount only becomes a liability. So under current liabilities, accrued amount only, accrued TP 2,000. Don't put it to the second column, put it to the first column. 2,000. Finished. We are done. Class. Done deal with the adjustments. Okay. Done. Now to the trial balance items. From top, take the opening stock, take it and tick it, 20,000. Opening stock is here. 20,000. Let's put it to the first column, 20,000. Done. Only to one statement, not like additional information. Take the furniture Oh, we already took. Take the delivery van. We already took. Already taken. Depreciation. Provision for depreciation. Already taken. Tick them. Without ticks, you're gonna mess up. I'm telling you. Bank loan. That should be taken. How much? 60,000. Put the 60,000 to the non-current liabilities. Non-current liabilities, bank loan. Here, non-current liabilities, bank loan, 60,000. Now, don't tell me that I didn't mention that there is an adjustment, hidden adjustment. I mentioned, see, I have marked. This 12% should be calculated, and you should see whether the 12% bank loan interest is 5,000 or not. Let's calculate that. Bank loan 60,000. From 60,000, 12%. Okay. Answer is how much? Cut the zeros. 7,200. So it's not 5,000. See, it's 7,200, and it comes and connects right here. 7,200, but bank loan interest paid is 5,000, which means there is a 2,200 interest accrued. Oh, unpaid, man. Bank loan interest. So what is the amount that you're going to enter? Is it 5,000 as the expense? No, not the paid amounts. The relevant total expenses, total values for the year. That is 7,200. As an expense, you have to enter the correct value for the period. Okay, now we know that it is an expense. To which category? Financial expense category. Bank loan interest. Done. And because it's an adjustment, it should go to this side as well. What should go to this side? The accrued amount, because 7,200 is the correct value of bank loan interest, but 5,000 is paid. That means 2,200 is accrued. 7,200 minus 5,000, 2,200. Accrued bank loan under current liabilities. Accrued bank loan interest, 2,200. Done. Almost done. Okay. Last but not least, how many items we have? We recorded this, telephone charges, done. Sales, 210. Sales, 210. Sales should go to profit or loss. Here, sales 210 on the third, in the third column. capital 200,000 should be in the statement of financial position. You know where to record it? We already have capital. $200,000. Okie dokie. Okie capital 200,000. Purchases 110,000. Purchases 110,000. Creditors, current liabilities 29, debtors 40. Debtors current asset. Current assets go to current assets. Current assets goes to current assets. Debtors goes to current assets 40,000. Creditors goes to liabilities, current liabilities 29,000. Voila. That's it. Is it over? Oh no. There's so much more. Debtors, creditors. Discount received is a other income 3. Discounts allowed is a other expense 3,500. Let's put discounts received, other income. Discounts received, other income, under other income 3. Straight to the third column because there are no other incomes, no other incomes. That means there are no additional other incomes, only one other income is there, that is discounts received. So nothing to add to this. That's why it's in the third column straight. Discounts received. Discounts allowed is a distribution. Discounts allowed. Distribution expense 3,500 as I can remember. Yeah, 3,500. Discounts allowed. Then we are done with the bank loan interest. Carriage inwards is a purchase related expense. That's why we kept some space under purchases. Carriage inwards 6,000. Where? It's here. Purchases, this is the space for carriage. How much? 6,000, right? Yep. 6,000. 6,000. Bad debts 2,000, electricity 2,500, salaries 14,000. I'm going to take all three at once. Bad debts should go to distribution, electricity 2,500, admin 2,000 and 2,500. Bad debts should go to distribution, I mean expenses, bad debts 2,000 and admin 2,500. What is that expense? Electricity should go to admin. Last one was administrative salaries. I remember. That's important if you can remember the items correctly. Administrative salaries, see, after bad debts, electricity, administrative salaries 14,000 and advertising 5,000. Salary is 14,000. Oh my god, advertising should go here. Very, very small space. Advertising. Okay, advertising. Here we go, 5,000. We can put it. And cash balance 34,000. Advertising 5,000. We have to put it. Where did we squeeze it? We squeezed here. Advertising. Last but not least, the last item in the trial balance, cash balance. Cash balance should go to current assets. Oh yeah, current assets. Current assets. Cash 34,000. Done with all the entries, and we are gonna balance this thing. Let's do this thing, huh? Cash balance 34,000. Done. Let's start the calculations, guys. Calculations. From the top of profit or loss statement, first of all, we have to calculate the cost of sales. Cost of sales, opening stock 20 plus 110, 130 plus 6, 136 minus closing stock 35, which means 136 minus 35, 101, 101. That is the cost of sales. Guys, did you get it? Cost of sales. In the same color, 101,000. That should be within brackets, because from sales you minus cost of sales. 210 minus 101,000. 210 minus 101, 101,000. 109,000. That is the gross profit. Here we go. Gross profit. We took it. Okay. We got the gross profit. Gross profit plus other incomes. We get 109,000 plus 3,000, 112,000. Okay, that's it. Now take the total of expenses. Total of expenses, okay? Admin, no, distribution first. 20, 23,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,500. Distribution expense, addition of distribution expenses. Now, next category, admin expenses. $38,500. That is the total of administration expenses. This is distribution expenses. Here we go. Financial, only one item is there. That is 7,200. The grand total of all the expenses, 30,500 plus 38,000, 69,000 plus 7,000, 69,000 plus 7,000, 76,200. This is the total, grand total of all the expenses. Okay. From this, you subtract this. From the incomes, you subtract expenses, you get the net profit. Income minus expenses. You write net profit transferred to capital. You write something like that. Yeah, you have to write that. Now, 76,200. 112 from this, subtract this. And 112 minus 76,200 becomes 35,800, right? Net profit. 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 2, 8, 1 minus 6, 11 minus 6, 5. Yeah. That's right. This is the net profit transferred to capital. So what are you going to do? You're going to transfer it to capital. Net profit. Transfer it to capital. 35,800. You add it to capital. Capital net profit. Okay, done. Now we are moving on to the SOF pay. Got it. Take the non-current assets. Non-current assets. Furniture, 100,000 minus 20, it's 80,000. Delivery van, 200,000 minus 60, it's 140,000. Addition is 220,000. Non-current assets. Then take the addition of current assets. Closing stock 35, 40, 75. 75 plus 34,000, it's 109,000. 35. 40 plus 35, 75. 75 plus 30, 105, 109, 109. Add these two together and you're going to get the beautiful total assets. Total assets right here. 220,000 plus 109,000. 220, 320, 329,000. We got the total assets here. Let's tally. Let's tally this baby, huh? What do you say? Let's balance this baby. Okay, capital 200 plus net profit 35,000, that is 235,000. 235,800. With that, you should add the liabilities. Okay. Liabilities. We have 60,000 here. Non-current. Add the current. 29,000. 31, 30, 31. How much is that? 2000 plus 2000, 4,200. 29,000, 33,200. 60,000 plus non-current liability plus current liability. 60 plus 33, 93,200. Yeah, 93,200. Yeah. So you add 235, 800 to this, and we should get the beautiful balancing figure right here. How much is that? 235 plus, it's 335, no, 325. We get it, 329,000. Balanced. Okay. Likewise, we balanced the SOFP, statement of financial position. Total assets balanced to equity plus liabilities. That's about it. I'll make it miniature. Oh no, it became bigger. We need smaller. There we go. You can see all the figures now. Yeah, that's how we do it, guys. This is exactly the order of items, and everything is in place, nice and shine, balanced. This is the 2019 Northern Province paper. We are finishing the paper today. Maybe this could be the last paper that we discuss. We did so many past papers, past O-level papers, and so many provincial papers. This is the Northern Province, Utturu Palat, from the top of the country. Northern Province 2019 third term paper. With the 7th question, last question, with this done, the paper is ended, the paper is finished. I hope that we'll be able to do more papers, but most probably all these papers that we have done, all the past papers and provincial papers, is enough for you to take an A. My name is Prabhat Ranasinghe. Like always, as always, I say, I want to say, it's the same thing, but I always say it. Do your work. When you work, you work. When you play, you play. Right? When you work, you work. When you play, you play. Work hard, play harder. If you do your work right now, you will not regret in the future. So, with that, I'm gonna say goodbye to you again. Do good, do the best you can, and take your O-level exam the best you could with flying results. Go for your A-levels. Probably I would say here to take commerce because it's our subject. And I wish you a bright future, my dear children. Good luck. Bye bye.
මේ වැදගත් පාඩම් බලන්න දැන්ම DP Education YouTube නාලිකාව subscribe කරන්න. අලුතෙන් channel එකට එකතු වෙන පාඩම් මාලා දැනගන්න. bell button එක ඔබලා තියාගන්න. අපි ලංකාවේ දරුවන්ට නොමිලේම ගන්වන ලොකුම ඔන්ලයින් පාසල DP Education.